Jesse Lopez, hello. Mike's Fishing, hello. Thank you for joining me. I don't generally have good reception down here, so I hope my stream holds. Um, I'm trying shrimp tonight, and that's why I started the live before I was really even ready because I'm already getting a hit on it. I no sooner threw that shrimp out there, and I'm already getting a hit on it. So I'm sorry, Chris. Big Matt, hello, hello. So, yeah, I was going to go to the restroom real quick, but I had already tossed my lines out, and I barely hit the water with the shrimp on there, and it started to jingle. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to wait for the restroom. So hopefully we'll see something. I'm on the Waccamaw River tonight. Oh, you see already. TSG, hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for letting me know that. Ah, thank you. I never know, especially down here. I've been live down here a few times, and generally, I lose my stream. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, or I'll find that the video is good, but the words don't match the lips. So that's the shrimp that's on there right now. That just keeps getting a hit on there. I'm hoping something takes it. The bait shop highly recommended it, and told me to try it. He said, you have to try it. You have to try it. So I'm going with it. For right now, I just put finger mullet on the other one because I had good luck with that out on the Great PD the last time I was out. So I thought I'd try that again. I got another PB. It wasn't too much bigger than my last one. So the PB that I got that evening, I did a 9-hour live stream. It took 7 hours to get that PB, and it was only a 10.6. My first PB was 10.5, so it didn't beat it by much. And then I had a bigger fish on the line, but my knot slipped, unfortunately, and so that one got away. The one that got away, the fishing stories. JBT in the house. Austin, hello. I'm sorry, I'm going to try to keep up with chat and watch my poll at the same time. Nice, JBT. That's awesome. Awesome. I'm just going to scroll a little bit. Oops. I should turn my phone the other way so you didn't have my thumb in the way. Yeah, so if I end up lagging or losing the stream, please let me know. Nothing worse than either having the words that don't go with the lips or whatever. It's a hot mess. So I'm down. I was saying to people that were coming in, I'm down. I wanted to go earlier, and I am on a falling tide still. Mo Barrett, hello. Avid Fisherman, hello. Thank you for coming in. KY, yes, late night. Yeah, it's not like me to be out here in the dark at night, but I wanted to go fishing. I wanted to hit the falling tide. I wanted to try this shrimp. And I went out to my usual spot and thought that, I got there and I couldn't find my big Compex light. And so I drove all the way back home 45 minutes to find that I actually had the light. It was in my car. I have it out. I bought a battery for it, and I don't know what's going on. I cannot get it to light. It's a 12-volt battery, so I don't know. Maybe the connections that hook onto the battery aren't good. I don't know. But I just bought the battery, thinking I was going to set that Compex light up so you could see the poles, but it didn't work out. So hopefully you can see the poles okay with the light that I have going. I'll watch it, JBT. I will. Um, yes, Mike. It's been one of those evenings for me. So I had everything. I was ready to go. I was ready to rock and roll, and I had everything. I had my iced coffees. I had a sandwich. I had ice, gas, a battery to run my light. I was all excited. I'm like ready to go. I even had the clippers to cut down the tall grass at the spot I usually go to, and it just wasn't meant to be. So, I got home. I'm like, tomorrow's another day. I went to the pier, had a beer, and then I said, you know what, I'm going to go fishing. I'm going fishing. I wanted to go fishing. So here I am. And thank you all very much for joining me. 15 fabulous people in the house thus far. Please do hit the thumbs up. I love my thumbs up. I don't know that it really helps any, but I like them. I like them. I like them a lot. Um, Come on. Come on. Action on the polls. That's always good. It's been a while. It's been a while without any real action. So just getting the bells ringing gets me excited. I like it. And that's shrimp. They're not even touching the other one as far as I know. They're not doing anything with that one, the finger mullet. So I might be swapping them both out for shrimp here shortly. The bait shop was awesome this evening. I went out to my favorite bait shop, and oh, I am getting the finger mullet hit right now. Well, it could be current. We'll see. Um, and they were just excited to see me. I'm in there a lot because I don't do very well catching my own bait. So I'm in there a lot. And they took my sticker and they put it on their window. It was awesome. And then um, gifted me the bucket of shrimp and insisted I try it. So how can I go wrong? And so what you apparently do is you take the tail off the shrimp, you take the head off the shrimp, and pretty much just use the meat. And it slid on the hook real nice. I was supposed to really use a smaller hook, and I did not because I get very anxious and I just want to get my stuff out in the water and don't take the time to swap things out. And really, I should have probably prepared a few hooks because those who watch me know that I get hooked up and I'm not ready to roll and get my line back out there. Um, oh, Jesse, let's see. I'd be afraid a fish would give a hard hit, let go, and those rod tips would break. Well, one of those rods is a Mad Cat rod, and so hopefully I don't lose my stand here in the river. So hopefully it's going to handle it. And the other one is a surf rod. I'm just going to put something on the base just in case. It's not overly windy. I have a nice breeze. It's supposed to be really hot and muggy this week, and we actually had a heat index warning, but thus far it's good. And I know that there are some lives going, or at least there were earlier. I'm pretty sure Aaron and Tom are out there fishing, so hopefully people went in to visit them. Epic, hello, thank you very much for coming in. What do you got for numbers there, Austin? I must have missed part of that. And again, my fingers. Yeah, I should have flipped. I should have flipped it the other way. Whatever, whatever. Does it have it? I wasn't really sure if it really helps. Some say it does, some say it doesn't. A beer at the pier. Yep, that's what I did. Not overly exciting. Chris, good night. You know, you can always watch the replay. And of course, if I get a fish, you're going to know about it one way or the other. I think I said hello to everybody that's in here. And if I didn't, I apologize. I think I got y'all. 19 people in the house. What are you all doing up at this hour anyway? So, hopefully, you know, the stream holds. Hopefully, my words match my mouth movement. Brooks, hello. Thank you so much for coming in. The video I did was for my weights for Brad Caudill. Is that the one you're talking about, Mike? That's right, TSG. As long as you guys are hanging with me, I'll hang out. As long as my stream holds, I'll hang out. Wow. We'll see. Again, this isn't my typical. I don't know. I've been hitting up the nighttime stuff a lot lately, but this isn't my typical deal. I don't do the late night fishing all by myself. So, and I am in Sketchville. I'm down here in Sketchville tonight. So, but so far it's been quiet. Had a couple cars will come in and spin around. It's the ones that don't spin around and leave that I worry about. And I don't use a signal booster. Is that something I can get, like an on-the-go booster? Because I need one. I haven't actually taken the time to look it up. I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. I think you might have me confused with somebody else. I didn't do a. I didn't do a video for real time for Chunky Cat, so I'm not sure. All right, my breeze stopped. My jingling stopped. That rod's been hit quite a bit here since. I mean, like I said, I was going to give it a minute before I started the live so I could use the facility before I got stuck out here. But then the jingling happened, and you know, you kind of got to stick with it. But fairly tempted to reel it in just to see if the shrimp is still on there after getting all those jingles. And it's been out there only shortly, just before I started the live stream. Eugene, hello. Real Time did a video? What does that have to do with me? Did I miss that? Let me just... I will answer you in a second, Mo. I just want to make sure. Oh, Real Time did a video for Chunky Cat. Okay. Well, you mentioned me in there, and I was all confused. I didn't see that because I was at work all day and then running around like a mad woman. That's right, Epic. It is always difficult for me to catch anything on my end, although I do catch. You know, I was always saying too that, and Mo, to answer your question, I am on the Waccamaw River this evening, and I generally do say that I haven't really caught anything out of the Waccamaw, but the other night I was down at another spot that I go to often and remembered that I did actually catch like a 10-pound fish down there, and that was the Waccamaw River. So I do kind of try to bounce around a little bit. I do like my spot that I generally go to out by the bridge. How's life? Hello. What's up? What's up? Thank you for coming in the house. Real Time is here too. Hello, Real Time. Thank you very much for being here. So yes, I'm down here on the Waccamaw River, and I am fishing with shrimp. And no sooner did that shrimp hit the water than that thing started getting tagged. Um, the bait shop was fabulous this evening, and actually insisted that I try the shrimp, so much so that they actually gave me the bucket of shrimp. Um, so a pretty good sized bucket. So you pop the heads off, you pop the tails off, and give it a go. So that's what I'm doing. I have that. I had luck with the finger mullet. I know a lot of people don't like the frozen stuff, but I had luck with that the last time. And so I have finger mullet that I got from the bait shop on there. I also have the actual whole fish mullet frozen in my bucket. I don't know that I don't know how long I'll be out here. I always say I'm not going to, and I do stay. Sunfish Assassin, hello. When my phone hits 25%, I have to go. Yeah, I'm running. Actually, I have not plugged my phone in yet. It was fully charged. I'm going to let it run until it's no longer. Reef Robber, hello. I'm so happy to have your sticker. Thank you very much. When I think I thanked you a few times, but I don't know that you ever got that message. So, yes, Mike, good sized shrimp. And so, like I said, they were no sooner did that shrimp hit the water, and bam, they were hitting it. So, Cecilia, hello. Slurring. The problem with my light setup right now, my Compex light, I actually have stuck to the pillar over there. I bought the battery for it, clipped on the clips, thinking it was just gonna lighten up my freaking night, but nope, didn't work. So I don't know if the connection clips are no good. This is a brand new battery. I don't know what's happening, so I might have to look into that. It was a little disappointing. So it works when I plug the cigarette lighter part of it into my car, but clipping it to the battery is not working. So what we have is the ring light, which blinds me and I can't see anything out behind it. Anyway, my remote has life. So if I hook it to the battery, I got to put the batteries in the remote. I have all that with me. So you're saying I clip it to the battery and then turn it on with the remote? I thought for sure it was just going to light up as soon as I connected it to the battery. You're out fishing, Matt? Or you're out? Like a good night, good night. I'm going to just, I'm waiting to see what it has said. I picked up the batteries for that, and I hope I threw them in the bag right here somewhere. I just got to put the battery in the remote. How far south are you going, Epic? Yes, clip it to the battery and try the remote. Oh, all right. That would be something. I will do that. I'm going to try reeling this rod in, just checking this bait. I actually have to take my flip flops off to do this because I get weebly on the docks and the movement of the dock anyway. But then I get like a I have a hearing loss, a hearing deficit, and it just kind of gives me some weird effects. So, Frank H, hello, thank you for coming in. Pardon me as I turn my back on you just for a moment. Hopefully, I don't fall in. My current's running pretty good tonight, and in the direction that I like it to go. I'm on a falling tide. I probably have until about, I think it's 1:30 a.m. is low tide. Good thing I checked it. No bait. I'm also using the weights that I got from Brad Caudill. That information is on a video I just posted about that. His email's there. People should definitely hit him up for those. All right, I'm going to put another shrimp on. So all I did was, and they just pull off so easy. And I just kind of popped the head off there. And it did go on the hook nice, but apparently it also came off easy because they got it. Well, I shouldn't say too easy because they tugged on that a couple times. Didn't sound like it went out too far, but that's all right. We'll go with it. Hopefully the shrimp stayed on. I didn't sit this one. More traffic. I don't sit my rod down on that one, or I'm not right at the moment because if I do spin it and seat it all the way down, what happens is the line actually hits the pillar. Alrighty. So beautiful out. And I can remember when I first started doing this, I'm like, no way am I coming out here at night. No way. Scroll. All right, I'm going to see if I can find that remote and give that a go, like Has Life suggested. And see if I can get some real light on the subject. Well, maybe not because I didn't bring the battery down here. Now I have everything but the battery. What the heck? Yep, I might have to make a run up to the car, see what I can do about that. How do you see the poles okay right now? George Ray, hello, hello. Gator, gator. Are you having a hard time fishing, Epic? Vividly. Okay, good, good. So maybe I don't need to bother with the light right now. Perfect. Good. I mean, I'd like to try it and put like I said, I picked up the dang batteries. Nothing's been going. It just happens. I don't know why it happens to me. It just does. Nothing works out the way I planned. And usually everything's on a whim. And I started my evening out just taking my time and pulling all my stuff together because I cleaned out my car the other day. That's why I didn't think I had the light. But I actually tucked it. I have an SUV and I tucked it in under where the spare tire goes. And it was there. So I drove 45 minutes out to my spot. Didn't have my light. Couldn't see anything. Drove 45 minutes back home. Only to find I had it in the car. Unbelievable. But yes, I definitely want to try that. I'm kind of, I do. I just want to go get my battery because that's something I was kind of looking forward to. I got it nicely strapped to the pillow down there. It's a Conpex, Eugene. The Conpex light, if I'm saying that right. Conpex. But yeah, in my view, it looks really good. The rods you can see pretty good. And then when I go and watch the replay, I'm like, oh my God, it was so dark. But everybody's giving me the thumbs up. Good to go. I'm going to leave it. Leave it. So I'm doing a few things different. So one is I am coming on the falling tide. I didn't come out 5 hours beforehand. Um, I don't have actually many hours left before low tide. I am using the shrimp. I am fishing a different spot than my usual. Not that I haven't been here, I have. But a lot of people say, try a different spot. I'm always in different spots. I don't know. I'm Laura the Explorer. I tried everywhere. I've been to the Santee, uh, drove all the way out there. I come down here to the Waccamaw. There's a couple other spots on the Waccamaw I've been to, different places. And then generally I do like the one out by the bridge that I go to, that 45-minute drive, because I can basically fish right out of the hatch of my car. I can pull right up. I don't have to lug everything down to the pier, to a dock. And that's part of the situation here, is you have to lug everything down from the car. I mean, it's not far, but it's still a hassle. How's life? I saw some of your swag out there. Sweet doggy. That stuff looks hot. I was gifted a shirt, Catfish Regulators. Both Aaron and LG Das, Tom, sent me a shirt. Unfortunately, it is slightly small. They do want a photo of me in it, but it is kind of a little bit small. Fits a little snug and short. So I might just order myself a bigger one. Black to black, red to red. Yep, I did that. Make sure connections are pushed all the way in, and try the remote. It's weird because let me just get it. This is what I got. Oops. Let me try this way. And those clips, the way they are, I'm like, well, maybe I was supposed to do something. I don't know what. I took the rubber pieces off. I don't want to be splashing this shit around too much. I can hear it in there. But when I finally decide I'm going to go up to pee, although I hate to leave my rods, I might just see if... I know the battery's in my car. I'm just not really sure where. Well, Epic, it happens to the best of us. It happens to all of us. So I think a lot of people are kind of... That's what I think has. Exactly. They're oddly shaped, and I mean, it's different. I don't know. JR, hello. Sunfish Assassin, I don't know if I said hello. But yeah, the battery post, and then that's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, all right. I mean, I clipped to it and nothing happened, so. But I didn't try I did not try the remote. I had the bejesus scared out of me when I came down here, because sometimes there's a gator, I guess. I have not seen it. But sometimes there's a gator, and he lays up kind of right where you walk down and stuff, and he lays up in that area. Although you're up above him because you're on the ramp. And but anyway, I was going up to get some stuff out of the car, and the peripheral of my eye, I could see this thing run, and I knew it wasn't an alligator, I'm like, well, what the heck is that? And we do have a bunch of cats out here, and somebody comes and feeds them. So there's a lot of feral cats. But it was big. It wasn't a cat. And then kind of find out because I saw it pop up onto uh, the dock over there, the ramp, the boat ramp, and it was a raccoon. I was like, what the heck? We'll see if that one. I don't know if that shrimp stayed on there too well. That one didn't hook on quite as well as the first one. Even the Great Epic is bound to have a bad fishing day. It's just bound to happen. Troy, hello. Thank you for coming in. I mean, fish are definitely getting caught down here in the south. Uh, but it's not like we're not hitting them. Uh, it's taking hours for like a couple of fish, and so I know the people that are hitting the big fish on a regular basis are really frustrated. So I personally don't have the experience of it. I haven't been down here long enough. I haven't even been down here for a full season yet. I came down in September, where I started this in maybe October or something. So um, I went through the winter, and I just haven't really had a lot of uh, fish on experiences. Only I think one day, um, my first maybe the day I caught my first PB, I think I had like 5 fish, and that was in that spot by the bridge. I had 5 fish on that day, and so that was like, and it was bam, 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 bam. So I just happened to be there, obviously at the right time. Uh, but not much has happened since then. I think we went into the spawn and whatnot. I'm on the Waccamaw River, JR. Down actually not too far from my house. So I'm at a landing. I'm at a boat landing, and I strap my. I have a rod holder that I ratchet strap to the pillar. It works, and that's why I'm only running the 2 rods. It would be really hard to run 3 there. I could put another one somewhere else, but then I wouldn't really be able to watch it. But two's good. Two's good. I mean, I can't catch any. I can't catch any on 1, let alone 3. I really, honestly, I can't say that because I did. I caught my new PB and a gar. Oh, I wish I was at a lake house. Are you kidding me? No, no, no lake fishing, river fishing here. Yeah, and I'm on my. I don't typically do the at night stuff, so I'm again. I've been kind of pushing my boundaries. Sometimes you got to just push your boundaries, get out there and give it a go. Awful lot of pharmacy in my water. That's okay as long as it stays in the water. It's all good. It's all good. Don't come up on the dock. Could just be the water movement too. Could be my imagination. I don't blame you, Epic. I don't blame you. Thank you, How's Life. I appreciate you popping in. I'm actually using shrimp, JR, and right now I have finger mullet on the other one. So I may, we'll see how the shrimp does. I had, as soon as I hit the water, just as I actually started the live because um, the rod was going off. So I decided to try it. But yeah, my local bait shop was really adamant about me trying the shrimp, so much so that they actually gave me a bucket of it. So I told them I would give it a go. I'm probably going to check that line again because that bait that I had, I mean, when I put that shrimp on there, I don't know that it was on there really well. So I may have to check it frequently. Big B, how are you? Steve Adams, hello, hello. Steve Adams, when I come down here, I do, I don't, I mean, I shouldn't say I do. I don't usually, but yes, I do tonight. I made sure I'm okay. But I really don't. I prefer not to have to go that route if I can. The last time I was down here, I was out here. It was good. It was quiet until about 4 o'clock in the morning when the drunk guy came down. But I was on a live stream, and thankfully I had everybody on the live stream with me, and I kind of just left it running and walked everybody up to my car. So everybody stayed with me until I got to the car, and we went right by him. So everybody got a good look at him and everything. But I think he was harmless. Yep, late night fishing. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I just put that one out there not too long ago, so that's weird. You got what's happening here? Some weird film going on there. It was a bug. Yeah, I will try this. I'm gonna re-listen again. That one I don't think has done anything, but this shrimp might not have stayed on. Oop, there you go. Good call, Tom. Good call. Ouch, bugger. I was on there much better. Betterer, betterer. Landed. I'll check that mullet in a little bit. We'll give it a bit. Polar, hello. Yes, please do. Skeletor the God, hello. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for your comments on my videos as well, or at least your little icons. I'm not sure. I didn't tell Becca I was going live. She might be resting. She's got an injured ankle. I was, like I said, it was kind of one of those evenings. It was a rough evening. I wanted to go earlier. It didn't happen. And then I went to have a beer. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to sit out here drinking. I'm going to go fishing. So I went home, regrouped, and got my bait because I put my bait away before I went to the pier. And then I'm like, whatever. Just chilling, huh, Polar? That just sounds funny. The polar bear's chilling. You don't say. Let's see if they hit that one. I think they're going to have to actually make the bell jingle to get that shrimp off, but we'll see. The last one, I think, either it fell off or they snuck it off without even touching it, really. But again, if that shrimp keeps getting the jingles, I'll put it on the other line too. I don't care. Kind of like a test run. It's like when I did I kept saying I had eel on when I was doing the squid. I had the big thing. I'm doing squid, and then every time I talked about it, I said eel, eel, eel. But then everybody's like, squid has no scent, and it's not a good bait. And then when I went online, uh, I read that it does actually have good scent, and it does attract the catfish really well. Um, but it didn't work for me that particular night. So, what, JR? You started a fire. I'm amazed. If my stream is holding like you guys are saying and everything looks and sounds good, I'm actually amazed. I didn't pee when I had the chance. I should have. Dang it. That's when having a partner when you're fishing helps out a lot. But not the case. Oh, you went to the garage to smoke and then bam, you came across me fishing. Nice. Ah. I should have checked the time. I think I was running. Oh, then it was like midnight. So actually, if I've been streaming, yeah, one. So I think low tide here is going to be in about a half hour. The low. Lolo, how low can you go? And actually, you can, I don't know if you can see on the pillar, and probably if I move you, it'll mess everything up. It's really dark down at the bottom underneath my rod holder because that's where the water usually is. So it's definitely coming down. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Whoops, I went too high. Bring it down, bring it down. All right, well, you guys are chatting. I'm just going to step back here for a minute. Actually, I should run to my car. Can you guys watch my pole for a minute? If it goes down, oh my God, I'd have to run. I'm going to have to run all the way from the other side there. I can feel it coming in the air now. This is just what it made me think of. Like you can just feel it in the air. I don't know, every time I say that, I end up with a fish, so. Hopefully, a bigger PB. No, what are we hell yawing about? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know if I really need that big light. This seems to be doing pretty good. Whoop, till I move away, trip over everything. Come on, fishy, fishy, come on, come on. This water's moving. You dipped into the gutter? What's going on, Epic? Look, you made me scroll back. Oh, I didn't even see that. Don't answer this, but anyone else think a girl fishing catfish by herself is sexy? Did I just say that out loud? No, but I did. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Thank you. I need all the compliments I can get. And I scrolled all the way back. All the way, all the way. I'm going to pull this rod. I'm going to check this other one. I actually think I should cut the tail off that dang thing. I should have done that. I actually really like this spot. Wish I could come down here more often. And it's so close to home. It's just sketchy. Oh, speaking of sketchy, I'm gonna wait a second. We'll see if they spin around. Spin around. Yep. Spin around, but they're not leaving. I don't like that. It's all good when they stay up there. It's when they decide they're going to come down here and see what's going on and all that good stuff. Come on, don't be mad. Come on. Go. What in the world was on you? All right, let's give that a go. What's really nice about this is I'm not out here getting sunburnt and sweltering like my last two lives. 15 people in the house. The late night. That was a while ago, JR. Are you lagging in the stream? If only I could sing. So I just took my finger mullet, cut the tail off. I don't know why, because I felt like it. Thought maybe I'd get some better scent out of it. The shrimp. Well, the first time I threw it out was doing really good. It's been quiet so far though. But hopefully I didn't miss bite 30 again. But it's coming into that. Yep, 1 hour in. So probably another half hour. I'm going to be at the very low tide. So we'll see. We'll see. It seems to be my best luck is when it's outgoing tide. In the incoming tide, I haven't really had much luck either, but maybe I'll hang for it. We'll see. Dang it. So many noises out here. Ultimate donkey. Most people have to turn spell check on Epic. How the boys on the dock doing? Are they still live? Aaron and Tom. I was watching and listening. I don't know why I keep checking. It's not like I can see what's going on over there. I saw they had some fish on, so it's 12 p.m. George Ray. Yep, could be bull sharks. Epic. Although I don't know so much here. What's Actually, no, I'm thinking of my other body of water I have where I usually go fishing. There's two bodies of water that come into play. There's the Waccamaw and the Great PD, and they merge in together at some point there. And so I kind of get the best of both worlds out there. It's just too bad, like the bank is starting to get, the grass is so tall. And when I was out there tonight, I was like, there's no way. I definitely need my light, which I had. I just didn't know it. And there, you can't see my rods like this right now. You were behind a few minutes. I do need a boat, or I need somebody with a boat. That's what I need. Not that I need somebody with a boat. I need somebody with a boat to take me out in it. I don't know if I want a boat on my own. For one, I don't have a place to park it. And but yeah, that I would love to be able to stream up and down this river, but um, it's not very wide, and all the places. Jesse, hello, so nice to see you. Muddy River, here it comes. Yes, thank you for coming in. My lucky ticket. Jesse, I loved your video. I'm so happy to see it you posted. That for sure. I just heard that. Um, yeah, Chris has been popping in, even just popping in to say hello, and then popping out, and then popping back in. But it seems like every time I caught my first PB when he popped in, I was wearing his Muddy River Cat fishing shirt that I had just gotten. Um, then I think I had another fish. My birthday live, I caught a fish when he popped in, said hello, and it was later I actually caught a. I thought it was another blue cat, but it ended up being a channel, and that was my very first channel cat. And then I was on a live stream with Uncle Josh, One Time Fishing Club. Muddy River popped in. Uncle Josh caught a fish. Crazy, weird. Whatever works, whatever works. Sanaka, where's that? I don't even know. Yes, thank you, Chris, for putting it on the boat. I saw that Facebook post. I was like, "Ooh, I made the cut." I'm up there with the big timers. This girl's gonna get a bigger fish. I know it's gonna happen. I know they're bigger than 10 pounds out here, 10 and a half pounds. So it's coming. My day's coming. I just keep putting the time in, time on the water. Just keep doing it. I'm trying all the different stuff. And I almost was just going to call it tonight and just say, you know what, tomorrow's another day and give it up for tonight. But couldn't. I think I definitely have the bug, the catfishing bug. Yeah, there's something flouncing in the water over there. If it's my fish, you need to come over on this side. If you're a gator, you can stay over there. Could be on. We also have um, beavers and whatnot. Never knew. Never knew. Never knew. So, yep, I will repeat my spiel again. I'm on the Waccamaw River this evening. I'm in the dark. I'm out here alone, all by myself. Oh my goodness. And I'm using shrimp for bait. That's my ticket tonight. I've got shrimp. I have frozen finger mullet. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I did actually have luck on that the other day. And I have whole mullet as well. I had, thankfully, with the donations I've been getting lately, which I appreciate very much for those who are doing that, I actually got a live well, and I caught some bluegill the other day and kept them in my live well. And then I went catfishing yesterday, the day before, down at my local, yesterday actually, I think it was, last night. And I threw some live bait out there down at Peachtree Landing, but unfortunately I did not have any luck. Oh, good, Jesse. Thank you. Yeah, the bait shop was really pushing me to do the shrimp. So much so that they gave it to me for nothing. He gave me the bucket and he said, Laura the Explorer, get out there. You gotta try the bait. You gotta try the shrimp. And so he says, I want you to try it so badly. I'm gonna give it to you on the house. So he gave me a nice bucket of it and asked me to come back and report how I did. So every time I stop in there, they ask me how it's going and how I'm doing and stuff. And this evening, they actually took my sticker and he goes, I'm gonna put that right on the door. So on my Facebook, you see the picture where they have all these different stickers. See, I almost fell off the edge of the earth right there. And I have a lot of dock space. So I was all proud. I was like, oh, thank you. So yeah, Jesse, I'm very new to the shrimp, obviously, as I am with everything. But what they told me to do is take the head and the tail off and just use basically the meat. This time here, I left a little bit of the shell on, but last time I tried to peel it off a little bit. So I don't know, should I peel it off completely? But then what I did was I slid it onto the hook. I just slid it right up around it. Dutch, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming by. Chicken liver for 30 years. Yeah, chicken livers are hard to keep on. Then the earlier days that I first started, I actually tried those, and I tried some stuff in the mesh. And what a mess! It was a mess. I didn't like that at all. I haven't not been back to the chicken livers. Jeremy, how you doing? Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's in my ear. Yeah, the guys at the bait shop leave the shell on. Okay. Yeah, the guys at the bait shop definitely said pop the head off, pop the tail off. So I popped the head and the tail off. But Yeah, and this time here, that's exactly what I did. I left the shell on. They actually suggested I use a smaller hook. I mean, even a size 4 maybe. And he even threw in some of his hooks. He went to his own tackle box and got me some hooks. And but I didn't change mine out, so I am using an 8/0 hook on there because otherwise I'd have to redo them. And if you guys are watching me all the time, you know how long that takes me. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, well, you should probably try not to piss the wife off. You should definitely try catching some monsters. Eric Burnside, hello. Thank you for coming in. Skeletor back in the house. Hello. Jeremy likes using the whole shrimp. George Ray popping out the links. I'm just going to scroll back again. So pardon my fingers as I do so. Hopefully I don't block or do anything terrible to somebody. Oh my goodness, my stomach. I don't know if you could hear that. My stomach is like growling. I even actually did get myself a sandwich too for my epic catfishing quest. I think that it was just hopefully another turnaround, but then I heard creaking over here, so. Oh no, it's the neighbors. Yeah, most of the time the cars just kind of come in and spin around, but. And so far, most people that have come down this way are pretty harmless, so I like to keep it that way. Oh my gosh, I hope you can't hear my stomach. Yeah, the all night fishing, Eugene, is definitely tough. Um, oh my god, that is a mega puddle, mega splash right there. So I don't know if those are fish jumping or what's happening. They're coming back. Donuts in my. Oh my freaking god. Sorry, guys. I have to watch what's going on, so I apologize greatly. And this particular car keeps coming down. Did 2 or 3 little spin arounds in the lot. I beat my car. They pulled away. Now they're coming back down again. SK, hello. Yep, here they come again. Sorry, guys, just bear with me a minute. Yep, they're going to spin around again. It's all good, as long as they don't get out. Whatever, whatever. I'm going to check this bait. Sarah was missing the chat while all that was happening. Good night, Troy. All right, let's see. $25 people in the house. It's late. Well, it's late where I am. Yeah, I wish I could. There was more of the day fishing here, but for one, it gets to be like a buck freaking 20 in a short time, and then also, um, there's a lot of boats, so you not having a lot of bank space here to fish off, it makes it really hard. Thank you, Epic. I appreciate it. I'm gonna actually pull in and check this bait again. Alrighty. Not gonna do me any good to fish on credit. I am fishing on the Waccamaw River tonight. It's actually down at a spot that's really close to my house. It's just also kind of a sketchy area, but last time I was out here. And Danikin, hello. Thank you for coming in. And I was good out here until about 4 a.m., which even then I was still good. It's just that the gentleman that came, there was a couple people down here just being weird, but it's all good. So my shrimp keeps disappearing. We'll try this one. So normally I'm fishing up in about 45 minutes from the house or from me, and I fish out in Conway, South Carolina, on the Great PD River. And I did go out there tonight, and then I don't know, it was a hot mess anyway. Long story short, I ended up getting frustrated, came home. I wasn't going to drive all the way back out there. Instead, I went and had a beer. Amanda, hello. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to come down here and go fishing because, like I said, the tide was going out, and that's really what I wanted to catch. So, and I didn't come out here like normally. I'm out here for several hours beforehand, and that wasn't the case tonight. I think I came out. I'm catching it just as it's happening this time, so we'll see how it goes. That'd be nice. Be nice if that one hits. Um, Shrimp might be a good bait or whatever, but if it keeps coming off my hook, it's not going to be so good. Duggar, hello. Thank you for coming in. This freaking car coming back down again. Maybe it's a different car. Maybe. Yeah. Panama City, hello. Thank you for coming in. I see you're live all the time. I'm just going to scroll again. See what I missed here. Just say that. Hi, Alvin. Thank you very much for coming in from Nevada. Well, I appreciate you popping in. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm working my way up fairly close to 500. That would be amazing if I get the 500. Mostly I like my thumbs up, but 500 would be cool too. And so I'm slowly working my way in that direction. Be awesome if I could catch some fish in the meantime. Well, I always say that, but I do. It's just that I catch them so infrequently. Yeah, see, it's tagging. Come on. Don't just steal it. Kind of wonder what is taking it, right? Oop. I wanted to see if maybe I could set the hook on something instead of it stealing it all the time. Let's see if it took that one. Pretty dang close. Oh, ouch. Stubbed my toe. Alright, so, anywho. Yes, down Canada, it would be nice if we were catching. Fish hunt trap repeat. Thank you for coming in. It's like having river monsters out here. And you hear all these noises out right around you, splashing everywhere. Buggers. No fish yet. They just keep stealing that the shrimp though. They do like the shrimp, whatever it is that's taking it. I hate the hangover, Skeletor. There you go, Jeremy. Fish when you can. No fish yet, Alvin. Nope. Thank you for the thumbs up, JR. Appreciate that. An hour ago. Yep. An hour and a half ago, probably now. Yes, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I mean, I think I should get some thumbs up just for being out here at this time of night. For sure. For sure. 22 people in the house. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, people. Yeah, how's the trapping going, Fish Hunt? What are you trapping? Are you doing yotes? Good job, Douglas. Apparently, I'm a fishaholic too. I don't know. I enjoyed my archery range when I first got down here, and I haven't not been back to that for a while. But I did have some issues with the arrows and my fletchings, and I need a new arrow rest, and yada yada yada, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Um, and then since I got involved with this and the YouTube thing, that's all I do now is go fishing, fishing, fishing. I actually run home from work. I'm racing out, to get home. And that's what I did the other day. I went out and caught some bait from my live well. That was exciting um, to do. And then, keeping them alive. Well, one of them actually died, but that's probably because he swallowed the hook to begin with. And so I froze him. Uh, but I did have 3 or 4 other fish in the live well, and I actually went fishing the other night. Um, Also in the Waccamaw, and I finally got some space down there, bank space, because people have been down there, families go down there fishing and whatnot, and the guy comes up and he says, "Are you gonna take them all?" I'm like, "Listen, bub, I've been trying to get on this spot all week, so yeah, I'm fishing it." Whatever. Plus, I've seen him and his kid down there like all the time, so I'm like, yeah, you can let somebody else in here for a little bit. And he didn't end up staying long. All the kayakers were getting out there and fishing in the kayaks. Then I don't know. I think before that I did some bait fishing. Didn't have any luck. Solo, hello. But I have been just, I don't know. I go out. So either I'm doing that, going and trying to catch the live bait. Wonder how that would have done out here tonight. I guess that's the live bait's really good for the flatheads. And I could try that next time, maybe down here. Put a float on. I'm so glad I bought a sandwich because I'm going to need it when I'm done here. And it happens to be a breakfast sandwich. That worked out. All right, y'all. I am going to leave you and my rods and my stuff long enough to race up here to the bathroom. So I apologize greatly. But it does need to be done. Hopefully I don't get a bite while I'm gone. So wash those rods. Give me a holla. All right, I took a second, I'm sorry, to get my batteries, which I hope are the right size here. Let's see if this light turns on that's over there. Did anything happen with my rods? Probably not. I know it's not really proper to walk away from your live stream, so I do apologize, but I had to do it. Tiger, hello. So I'm trying what Hasley suggested, was to put the batteries in the remote. And when I came back by, I put the connectors back onto the battery. Nope, nothing that way. Probably helps to make sure you get it in the right way. Nope, it's a bummer. Matt, how are you? I was trying to get the compact slide to work. It wasn't happening. Nope, I don't know. That's a bummer because I just paid quite a bit of money for that battery just to run that light. I have to check with Uncle Lou, see if I can figure out what's happening. Uncle Lou, I need help. Jeremy, I don't use TikTok. I don't have any idea about TikTok. So I can't answer that question for you. And my channel has definitely not blown up. I don't know. You must be thinking of somebody else. This is not my channel's blown. My channel is definitely not blowing up. But I've had some very dedicated followers through this kind of an epic journey that I've been on, trying to catch this big fish. All right, JR, get some rest. Thank you very much for coming in. I don't blame you for being tired. I don't think I was talking about TikTok. I don't know anything about that. I'm going to try something different other than that shrimp because it just keeps disappearing. So maybe some real mullet. So the tide has dropped significantly. And I think actually my current changed. 15 people in the house. Uncle Josh One Ton Fishing Club. What's going on? What's going on? I'm told my stream is holding pretty good tonight. I'm in the same spot where I had the issue the last time. But supposedly, I'm not lagging. Supposedly. I was using shrimp and I was getting the hits. But yeah, I definitely keep losing the shrimp too, so. I was on the falling tide. I think low tide actually hit at 1:30, which was about probably about 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago. And I just put some cut mullet on there. All right, Uncle Josh. I'm not going to be out here too long myself. My low tide went, and you know my luck. I'm not going to spend hours and hours for nothing again. But I figured I'd give it a go. Tomorrow's another day, and I'm hungry. Hungry. All right, Daniken. Thank you all very much for popping in. Thank you, Fish Hunt. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm probably, same thing. Everybody's headed to bed, and I'm going to be doing the same thing because I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm not catching anything once again. So I'm not going to spend 9 hours on here doing that. Yeah, I'll have to see what's going on with the light situation. I'm not really sure why I can't get it to function, but it's kind of disappointing considering I just got that battery. But I do wonder if it might be the connections. I don't know. I don't know why. Can't imagine. But it does work when I plug it into my cigarette lighter, so that's got me questioning that. Maybe that's a project for tomorrow. I don't think I really needed it down here tonight anyway. That's what I'm wondering, Steve. I don't know. I mean, the battery's brand spanking new. I just got it this evening. So I just don't know. But I'll check to make sure the battery's in the remote correctly, like Haslife was saying. I'll fiddle with it tomorrow, see what happens. But yeah, when I change these out and put the cigarette light connection in, it does work in my vehicle. So you never know. Maybe I can get my brother to help me out. Oh, do I have to charge a full brand new battery? The brand spanking new? I just got it tonight. Am I supposed to charge it? I'll show you what I got, Josh, since you're still up. It's got weird clips on it, weird top connections. But that's it. I don't know. I wouldn't think you'd have to charge a brand new one. Oh, yes, ma'am. Really? I didn't buy a charger. Dang it. It's becoming a project. Well, I guess I'm going to have to find out how much a battery charger is then. I don't know. I don't know how many amp hours, but it is a 12 volt, 12. Ooh, I just spit. Say it, don't spray it. 12-volt battery. I haven't actually looked at it completely. I mean, I just got it. I don't know. I thought it would be big enough. I mean, it's not like I'm out here for hours and hours on end. So, but it's just frustrating. Man, I'm hungry. Your battery charger? Oh, your battery or your battery charger? Yeah, this one was about that with the core charge. Oh, that's a good idea. But then I gotta actually take my actual connections off my. Yeah, I don't know. That means I have to take the connections off my car, off the battery to hook that onto it. This shouldn't be that complicated. Oh, the charger, $9. Oh, I thought it said $59. No, that's a dollar sign. $9. Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to look into that then, because yeah, I actually just put that on my credit card, uh, this battery. But I didn't realize you actually had to charge them. I thought they would come that way. No, Tiger, I don't. I can just hook it up, leave my connections the way they are, and just do this, connect it as well. Sounds dangerous. Okay, just clamp it. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Mosquitoes are coming out. Well, another disappointing fishing evening, I guess. I mean, it was pretty exciting in the beginning when I was at least getting some jingling rods, but yep, red on red, black on black. Or else you just won't come back. I'll play with it tomorrow, maybe during the daylight. Make sure that I have the batteries and the remote control proper and all that too. And then maybe I'll just go look into seeing what a charger. Maybe I have a charger at home. I don't know. Maybe my brother does. He's kind of a handy dandy guy. He probably has all that stuff. It's not a huge battery. It's more like for a tractor type thing. It's not like a car battery. But I am also very strong at the moment. Maybe just strong smelling. Yeah. I'm going to take you guys down a notch. I'm going to sit with you for a little bit. Hello. Some weird bugs. Wow, that actually seems pretty bright. Let me take it down a little bit. It's so nice out right now. Really would be nice if my rods would do something for change. 14 of you still hanging in there. Well, I know some probably went to bed. Like Josh said, left me playing. That's awesome. Are I missing here anything good? Let me see. We got Jeremy's Tournament Cat still in the house. George Ray still in the house. Steve Adams. Good night, everyone. All right. You have a good night, too. Return the battery and get a small deep cycle game feeder battery from Walmart for 25 bucks. I got a small battery from Walmart, and it was actually like some sort of hunting thing, but it was only like 6 volts or something. It says on the light something about 12 volts. So, and I thought maybe it didn't work because didn't have enough oomph to it. But now I'm wondering, because now I got the bigger battery, it still doesn't have enough oomph. Mechanically inclined, I am not. I mean, I can't even stand up on a dock without toppling over. Never mind trying to. Although I did used to change the oil in my car, and I do change my headlights. Actually, I do everything on my own. Oop! I don't know what I just did. Mike Turner in the house. Oh gosh, is it morning? Yeah. We were fishing with shrimp, and then now I just put some cut. What did I put on there? Mullet. It was frozen mullet, and I cut it and put it on. The shrimp actually did well. It just didn't seem to stay on the hook and didn't pull any fish in, but it was getting hit quite a bit. Right, Jeremy? I gotta call the pros for sure. I gotta find one, I guess. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'll check it out, and if I can't, then I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. But I mean, maybe, yeah. Like I said, the light works when I plug it into the car. And maybe it's the alligator clips themselves. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't think so, Jeremy. I'm not sure though. They definitely weren't crabs tugging that line. I mean, it was bouncing the tip. Could have been turtles though. I don't know. Turtles eat shrimp? Maybe. They seem to eat every freaking thing. Ah, 60 likes. That's not bad for a late night 2 hour live stream. Excuse me, 2 hour live stream. Ooh, that beer's coming back up. That's not good. Yep, it's elite shrimp. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go eat my sandwich, chillax. Ace, hello. The late night people coming in. I'm just kind of hanging out. I don't think anything much is going to happen on these lines. Oh, that one just looked like it was slowly pulling for there for a minute. So the tide right now is kind of back in. We got another person just spinning around a lot. They can spin around all they want. As long as they spin out and spin back out. Yeah, so the tide's definitely coming back in. My pillars, you can see it because the color on the pillar is really dark where the water, where the pillars usually, or the dock usually is, and the water usually is. Well, so far my PB is 10.6 something, 10.62. It was 10.5, so slowly increasing. And I actually caught my last one on finger mullet. Oh, sorry. Stephen Corley, hello. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what my other. I don't remember what the other one I caught my first PB on. I can't remember now. Probably. I think I might have had shad then. And then I caught a nice fish down on the Waccamaw down on another spot here on live. I actually did have a live bluegill on. Is that right? The inches of the fish match the weight? I didn't know that. Oh, 39 inches is like 32 pounds. It's just kind of a small fish in comparison to all the other fish that are being caught. I mean, even my friend's son is my older friend's son, my old friend's son. I don't know how you want to say that, but anyway, he caught a nice fish, bigger than mine, that's for sure. They do catch them out here. And when people say, you know, you can just put the time in, I'm definitely putting the time in. I don't think anybody can say I'm not putting the time in because I am. I am. And I'm not always live streaming. Oftentimes I'm out not live streaming, still out here trying. So it's a lot. So if you think, you know, I'm live streaming all the time and fishing, you should see in between there. That's right, Jeremy. That's true. I did have a bigger fish when I got my last PB, and that was a. It took 7 hours. I was out there, sitting out there. I mean, and that's mostly because I go fishing when I want to and when I can. Not necessarily basing it just on going out, you know, when the tide is right. And I'm also still becoming accustomed to the tide because we didn't have that in New Hampshire. And being down here in South Carolina, it's all tidal water. So there's all kinds of different variables down here to learn. But after doing it several times, and when I do catch and I find that it's on the outgoing tide, you kind of don't want to waste your time so much on those off hours. But at the same time, I just enjoy being out. So there's that. But that day it was 7 hours, and I was packing up, and I had one rod left out, and I was saying my goodbyes and my goodnight, and bam, I got that fish. And then we threw some lines back out, and I had a couple more bites, so they were just passing through, but my knot slipped, and that was a real bummer. And obviously I hadn't checked the knot, and I need to start practicing that habit as well, especially if I've been using it for a while. And I tend to not do that. I just keep throwing and not checking. So I need to start doing that. It's not the first time my knot has slipped either. So, but that actually felt like a good sized fish on the line, and it probably would have been bigger than the PB that I actually had. Yep, I always did the bass fishing and the trout fishing in New Hampshire. We didn't go catfishing in New Hampshire. We had hornpout, and there were people that go hornpouting, but it wasn't something that most of us did. So hornpout were just nuisance fish, and nobody ever liked catching them for the most part, except maybe those people that eat them. Yeah, I'm not really so much about the quantity. I mean, it would be nice to catch more than one every friggin' 9 hours, but like generally, I just enjoy being out. I like sitting out in the evening. Usually, I'm sitting in my car if I'm not out on a dock somewhere. Yeah, and that's the process I'm at now, Jeremy, is just learning some of those different things. And oh my gosh, you got to watch some of my earlier videos when I first started, and I'm trying to cast. And I've definitely I feel like I've come a long way from then, a long ways from that. So I'm learning new little things here and there. And boy, it really got super dark. I wonder if there's a storm coming in or something. Like, it just got super dark. But always lots of different things. So, but with that, I'm going to have this cigarette, and I'm probably going to then say goodnight to everybody. I think everybody was starting to head that way anyway. I'm going to reel in these lines, bring my stuff back up. I'm actually going out on the Santee for my all women's tournament, ladies Iron Cat tournament with PD Fishing. He lives in Nichols, and he's taking me out on his boat onto the Santee. And I went out on the Santee. I fished Santee State Park. I went to and fished off the fishing pier there, and then also there was a river down just below the dam. I fished there as well. That's a little bit of a jaunt, but not as far of a jaunt as it is when I go to Virginia to fish Kerr or Gaston. Good night, Duggar. Tiger. Yeah, there's Petey actually mentioned a fish. Oh, what the heck did he say the name of it was? I looked it up and it was like 2 hours from me, but some fish camp, and it looks like a campground actually. I don't know that I'll. I mean, maybe. I don't know if I'll do any better, but then again, that's September. Also, September 4. So who knows? Things could change between now and then as far as the fish go. Radar's Adventure. This is a new name. Catch count is 0. I was fishing with shrimp, but then I just kept. I mean, I was getting some tugs on the line with them, and that was pretty cool. But I didn't bring anything in with it, and mostly I just lost the shrimp. But that was interesting. And right now, I'm currently saying my goodnights. Probably going to end it. Everybody else is going to bed as well. Tomorrow's a whole nother day, and perhaps I'll come back on. We'll see how that goes. Um, but right now, I haven't. I was out here, Waccamaw. I usually fish the PD River, but tonight I'm down here close to home, and I am on the Waccamaw River in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I was on the outgoing tide, which I think is now the incoming tide. Hog Swamp. Yep, I definitely don't know where these places are. Radar, where are you coming in from? I haven't seen your name before. I usually ask people how they come to find me. I always think it's interesting. Some of the answers I get anyway are interesting. All right, Tiger, have a very good evening. Yeah, not good signal out there, Jeremy. Oh, okay. Big Mike's brother. Fishing with Big Mike's brother. Nice. Yeah, it's interesting. I asked because some people found me because I just popped up in their stream as a suggested video, or other people, just coming in from links that have been dropped somewhere or something. So that's always good to know. Well, I appreciate you very much coming in. You are coming in as we're closing out. I think we're down to 9 people in the stream. Um, but I am probably gonna go get something to eat. Well, actually, I have something to eat. I'm gonna go eat and put myself to bed, put my bait away. We'll see what tomorrow brings. But we're having some pretty hot weather, and in fact, they're talking about heat index warnings and whatnot. So I don't know if I should be out in that tomorrow, but we'll see. Yeah, I have a sandwich actually in the car. The Waffle House would be about the only thing that's open right now, I think. Sounds like the coyotes are out. All right, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in. Yeah, triple digits. Yikes. I don't even know. I mean, I don't think we're up over 100, but the humidity here is horrid. We'll see, George Ray. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna get out because I got all the bait and everything. Um, so, well, I got some bait, I guess, different stuff, but and maybe tomorrow what I'll do is just go fish for some bluegill or something. I don't know. I'll have to see how I feel. But I do appreciate everybody coming in, and I do hope you all have a very good evening. And I'm going to see you the next time, I hope. Hopefully it'll be soon, maybe tomorrow. Don't know, we'll have to see. Yeah, thank you, Radar. I definitely need it. Everybody knows watching my streams, I'm still struggling. All right, I'm gonna close out with you guys, reel in my stuff, and head up to the car. So I will see you all downriver.